What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel for another Jigsaw adventure here on the Minecraft world today. We will sorry, still kind of getting over that cough. Got some medication for it. Seems like it's been doing better, so you know, there's a plus to that. But I did find out after some digging, this farm, I don't know if it will work because I don't have I don't think there's enough space in between the villages. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to deconstruct this, patch it all up, and try again. Now, before I do that though, we're gonna, you know, take care of the villagers and make sure that they don't get killed, essentially. I can't do this in peaceful because then I'll lose my zombie that I named. Actually, I have plenty of name tags, so we might do that. We might just entirely get rid of it and go from there. We'll minecart the villagers probably off in that direction. We'll make it a decent bit away just so I don't run into the chance of it not working like last time. But yeah, so today's video, we will be doing some some farm reconstruction. So there's a couple things I think I'll work on. For sure, an iron farm, because it's just such an essential thing for a lot of different resources, and I need to get that done. And the second thing, I think between like a sugarcane farm / like bone meal for crops and stuff. But yeah, so we're gonna start with that. So, I was really hoping this would work. Unfortunately, because I did not build it far enough away, we will have to reconstruct it. But that's not too bad of an issue. I think if we work over in this direction, looking at it, there should be a flat enough area to work with. And if anything, we'll just carve out a little area. But I want to say this should be far enough away. And I have plenty of dirt to flatten it. I just got to make sure I don't do it over any holes. Yeah, see, look at this right here. Perfect. We'll dig this whole area out and this will become our iron farm right here. So we first have to deconstruct what we currently have. The second thing is to get the villagers to this area safely. And I should more or less have all the resources I need to build it. Again, I'll leave what's there and start with what I need and go back to the current quote unquote iron farm to grab the villagers, to grab the lava, you know, all that stuff once I get to those steps for the build. So without further ado, let's start working on our iron farm. All right, so we have the basic layout done. Well, not basic layout, but we are digging out the outline for where the beds will be placed and fletching tables and all of that. The trick with making these is, one, making sure it's far enough away from any villages, beds, workshops, anything like that, to prevent any interference with the farm, because if there's something within that radius, then it won't work. So with this now down, we're going to work on placing the beds, the fletching tables, and, you know, making it into an actual farm. Then the hard part's getting the villagers here. Thankfully, I have rails to do so, and it shouldn't be as difficult as it was last time. I will just breed the villagers instead of trying to get more than the 3 here. So let's get the stuff placed down and we will go from there. All right, so here we are. We have the farm built. Now, all we have to do is find the villagers and bring them here. It's going to be a little time consuming because it requires 20 villagers, which, you know, it's a lot. That's a lot of villagers to bring. You can breed villagers. The issue with that is they have to be grown up before bringing them to the farm. So we'll see how well that goes. But I have the farm built basically. Oh yeah, here. So how it works, all the iron golems spawn because it has the beds, the workbenches of villagers. It classifies it as a village. Okay. And the water pushes all the golems into the lava, which then down here is a hopper system that works its way into the chests. I do have to block this up with sand, or not sand, sorry, glass. Because if I do a regular block, I can't open the chest. Glass, for whatever reason, works though. So we'll have to do that. And yeah, so other than that, we got the staircase that goes down into it. This is how we're going to get the villagers in here. We'll use some rails. So stay tuned for that. But the base is done, thankfully. And hopefully this is far enough. So I'm going to test something real quick because it says 100 blocks away from the nearest bed, workshop, village, whatever. Okay. There's nothing off in that direction. That tower is my first XP farm I made. But it should be. So if we start at the very corner right here, and that's going in the X direction. So 2585. So if I go 2484 or 2485, it should be plenty in a straight line because that's what we're going to do. And looking at it, should be fine. Because I don't have any workbenches or anything right here. The only workbench I have is actually this village. So 24. Oh yeah, I already passed it. So we're good. We're chilling. So it's the distance required to prevent people or prevent anything from messing with the spawns. Let me go get my rails because now we can start transporting the villagers. I don't think there's a quick way of making villagers spawn or sorry, grow up how you can with horses, cows, sheep, you know, all the other animals. But I could be wrong. I know to breed them, you drop them carrots or things like that, and they'll start breeding, making baby villagers. The thing is, with baby villagers, they cannot pair to a workbench, and neither can the NITWIT. So anything that's in a green coat in any village, because they are just a villager to fill space, they can't do anything and cannot tie to a workbench. So that's the unfortunate thing with breeding too, is it's kind of chance whether or not that happens. So we'll go to the villagers I currently have in that hole, give them some carrots, breed them, and I'll feed the baby villager carrots, see if that actually does anything. Because if it does, cool. They grow up quicker. We don't have to worry about it. If not, I mean, we just have to wait for it to grow up. So now, though, I'm going to bring my rails and transport it from that hole into the current base of operations where they're at. And in doing so, actually, I will say this, the first attempt of me doing this was a lot more difficult. This attempt actually will probably work a lot nicer, simply for the fact that the villagers are already in a hole. I just have to push them into the cart and get them going. Wow, it's really dark over there. I'm gonna have to take these lanterns and bring them over there just for light's sake, especially once there's mobs and stuff. And the thing with this farm, I could be wrong, but it doesn't seem like it requires me to keep a zombie there like it did prior. So I think that's gonna be beneficial. And maybe that's why it specifically says fletching tables are like the best way of going about it. So the trail is right here. And I'll keep it open for the time being. It recommends shutting it, but I think if I keep it open, it'll make it a lot easier. Yeah, we'll do it this way. And just follow it around. I'll place dirt where it's needed to get to it. Okay, cool. Cool. Yep, so place dirt right there. No need to go into that crevice. I hope I have enough to get there. That's the issue. I might have to go mine some more of those rails I used for that trophy. Because I might not have enough. I definitely don't have enough. All right, let me mine those. We'll cut to that, and then we'll have the trail finished. So give me 1 sec. All right, well, as you can see him going down, that's our first villager of 20. Yeah, it took a fat minute to get that. But now that he's here, we're good. And boom, that's correct. So we're far enough from a village because he changed profession. Let's get this bread. Let's make this iron farm. It's gonna work. I'm so excited. Look at him, look at me. What? Yeah, you're a fletching slave now, brother. You're stuck down here, making me some good old iron. Yeah, all right, let's get to it. All right, you missed it, but because I was a little far behind him, we got our second villager down. Only 18 more to go. So let's break his thing, give him his weapon bench, and we're good. Ooh. Forgot that I need to keep one of those in my hotbar too. Boom. Second villager down. And also, while I'm at it, here, y'all take some carrots. What the? Alright, well, not gonna allow that. And there they go. There they breed. So now, maybe, baby. You know, I just realized too, I need to place, boom, baby, my other beds real quick that I completely forgot about. Boom. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Those villagers can escape through that. That should be perfect, I think. Oh my god. Oh, shit. No, 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 no. Come back, please. Where are you going? Get in this boat. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're escaping. Alright, so we have 2 baby villagers in here now, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 regular. So what's that, 8 now? And that's all the villagers to transport, meaning now we just gotta feed them some carrots. You know what it is. Give them the carrots. Let them do their thing. And the babies will grow up. And I don't need the rails anymore, not for going down here, that is. Alright, so now that we have the villagers in there, let me double check the last few steps because I don't have 20 villagers yet, but the farm should work enough without that. So also, I don't know. Oh, I know what that was for, the boat. That's right. Okay. So yeah, so let me check that out and we'll, cut to that. All right, everyone. Well, the farm is completed. I can place the last bed down and everything will be done down here. The only thing is now I just gotta wait for the villagers to grow up, basically. And that will be a little bit, that's for sure. But that's all right. The farm on paper, in its details, should work once all of these little guys grow up. So once they grow up, we're good. We've got our Fletchers, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm at 13 out of 20. So I would still need 7 more. Oh, 14 out of 20. But, there's no need for you to all watch that. You know how it's going to work. You know that it will work here soon. So that's as far as this video will go for that iron farm. I was looking at maybe any other farms to do, but right now, currently in my state in the game, I don't feel like I need it. So there's not going to be any other farms that we look at for the time being. Iron, I need it for beacons. That's mainly why. So from there, we'll probably make like a wither skeleton farm to farm the wither heads, to make more withers, to get more nether stars, to craft beacons. It's this whole thing. All right. But I think it's deconstructed. It's built. I just got to get a couple blocks to finish off the thing real quick. I had broken some glass that I was like, oh, well, I actually do still need that. So, oh, thanks, chicken. You're going to give to my farm up here. So once we place the glass blocks, the water won't run into the collecting area. And that's where more or less you sit while the farm is going and doing its thing. How quickly it works, I don't know. I'll have to test that out and see. But it should be more than plenty, honestly, to get my iron for beacons. And when I looked it up this time, it was 100% certain that the farm should work on 1.21, I think is what we're on for Minecraft right now, which is all that matters, and on Bedrock at that, because some farms I found, like the one I built last time, was one that only worked on Java. So unfortunately, we had to sit here and remake it and do all this stuff, but this one should work. So let me pop my inventory out right now. Boom. And inventory's emptied. We're all good to go. So from here, because it said beetroots and carrots, we'll drop the remaining beetroots I have and plant some more. I gotta grab my hoe to be able to farm everything. And then right there it is. Okay, so put my axe back in here, put my shovel back in here, grab out the hoe. Let's go get some carrots from our farm while replanting that one wheat stuff, and just in case I break any others, that's why we grabbed the hoe out. And we'll go back to the farm, and whatever we can drop, we will drop, essentially. Bummed out, I didn't get a wheat from that. And I think it's only carrots or beetroots is what I saw online anyways. So let me grab wheat seeds and go to boom. And then right there, boom. Okay, so there's wheat. Carrots are on the other tower, so we'll go to that one now. Put the wheat away and the seeds. While we're here, you can never have enough sugarcane, so we'll just harvest this, get it down, so we can benefit from our farm, because sure, I could build an automatic one, and I probably will at some point, who knows? Once I make my greenhouse, we'll make the automatic crop farms that you can make for what crops you can, because I think sugarcane is one of the only crops you can actually do it for. I could be wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, it's just sugarcane you're able to do it for. And basically how it works, I want to say it uses observers or something to where when you have the sugarcane growing, the moment it hits the observer height, a piston activates, breaking the not the observer, but breaking the sugarcane down. So we'll have to see. It would be maybe worth it once we have a greenhouse built where we can put everything. Because I don't want just like some ugly automated sugarcane farm or whatever it may be, just straight up in the middle of nothing. So I'd rather have it actually planted. 44 carrots, 16 beetroots. Let's get back to the farm and feed the villagers from there. With glass placed, all we have to do is wait for these little suckers to wake up. And we feed them what I have. Actually, we'll just sleep through the night real quick, get them up sooner. Now that they're up, we make it rain on them. Beetroots, carrots, the works, the works. You just make it all rain. They'll start trading, they'll start breeding, and we're good to go, ladies and gentlemen. So, with that being our progress, that's going to conclude today's adventure on the Jigsaw world. If you are enjoying this series, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that little bell so you get notifications when I upload in the future and all my other future content that I may bring to you. With that being said, my name is Unknown Jigsaw. As always, embrace the unknown.